Hello, Squibbers. Okay. I thought I would pull it out of the generosity of my heart to sort of make another story time for all the curious viewers, listeners, and everything like that. Just because I know I'm like famous and stuff, so like everybody wants to see what you know what's going on in my life, right? So like so I decided I'm gonna make another story time to bless the viewers of the video. So basically this is gonna be story time. First time I read a book. This was a really influential point in my life. I had never seen like a word or a book or anything like that before, so I really was like excited to read my first book, because I love the idea of books, because it was like words and they're on the page, and it was just so and the words were on the page. Anyways, so basically what I did was I went to the library, right, and I got my first book. So my first book was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So basically I brought it home, and I was excited. I was really glad and happy and excited that I was getting to read my first book. So basically what happened was I went home, and after not paying for the book and because I was so excited, I went home, and then I was like, wow, there's a book here. And then so basically what happened after that was like I opened the book, and there's words in the book, and I was like so surprised. I was like, whoa, there's words here, and then my friend was like, yeah, there's words here, and then I was like, whoa, there's words here, and then my friend was like, yeah, there's words here. So basically what happened was I opened the book, and then like since I'd never seen a word before, I was really surprised at what they looked like. So basically I started reading it, and I was like, it said that like Harry Potter had like the sorcerers and the stone, and then I thought all the time I was reading about the Sorcerer's Stone, I thought it was just the balls of the guy who ran the house, like the the Dumbledore guy. I thought it was his balls, his testicle, his one testicle. His like right testicle. So I was a bit confused at some of the bits at that part, but it was a learning experience. So it was an interesting time for my first book, I would have to say. But at the end of the day, it was a very influential point in my life, reading that one book for Harry Potter and the the Sorcerer's Stone. But basically, it made me like a poet, like an extremely smart individual. And so basically I was just like looking one day, and then there's words, and then I looked up from the 1978 porn magazine I had in my car, and basically I looked up at it, and there's words on the road, and there was signs, and I was like, whoa, there's signs. And then my friend in the passenger seat, because I was driving, I was 7, so I had my driver's license, so like, oh sorry, I'm just cleaning this ladder here. So anyways, I was 7, like, so I just my friend in the passenger seat, he looked up and he's like, yeah, there's words on the signs. And then I was like, whoa, there's words on the signs. And then he was like, yeah, there's words on the signs. And then so basically, after that, I drove to the doctors, and I got my brain checked out, and they diagnosed me with stage 2 brain cancer. So basically,